All right, so let me just take off this delay. I was tracking some vocals, so all right, yeah, okay. So I was working on this track. Quick, nothing special, nothing commercially. Um, just for the quarantine vibe for some broadcast and thing. So I just make up a quick track. I made up a quick track and I'm not spending too much time in mixing these things. So I pull for a preset. I just pull for a preset right away, and this is one of the preset that I started using with this guy here. It's called a Lily White Mix Bus. If you go inside the Steve and Lily White, you'll see a mix bus preset. This preset is awesome. I add it to the drum bus all the time. Yes, so it just gives you a nice punch to the drums just with the preset. Unlike some other presets that just choke the whole drum bus out. And this is normally my setting that I use, by the way, when I'm mixing or even in mastering. But I would put um, the release on auto when I'm doing mastering with this plugin, right? So I would just use basically the same setting and just tighten up the drum and get a nice tightness on the drum. So let me just go ahead and solo out all of these the drums so you guys can hear the difference. Let me just bypass. All right, so you guys can hear. Let me put it in. All right, so right away you're getting more punch. It's the drum is more, especially in a rock kind of vibe like this. You pop rock, I would say. By the way, in between those two, um, you want the drums to be slamming in this case, and it just gives you. You can see what it's giving you. dB basically close to -4 at the peak of things, the rolls and build up, we get there. So we like say by standard 2.5, 2.5. All right. If you want, you can put the attack at 10 and kind of you know loosen up the transient a bit instead of it being so tight. All right. You can hear it's not so tight again, but still having a little compression, but not so much. But I like it at 3 at the moment. Alright, let's go to different parts of the drums and alright, that's a nice build there. Crescendo, so still sticking around maybe 3, 2.5, 2.5. And that amount of compression. Alright, so a quick release in this time, one. And the release works well because there are different elements in the whole drums. So you don't want to have a slow release on some things. Alright, so I think fix that one is good. Alright, so This is a very good preset to start out with, guys. All right, the Lily White Mix Boss preset. It's a very good preset to um, fool around with. So I always jump to it if I'm in a hurry, just doing a demo or something, and you're not gonna fine tune in details. You can always go for this preset. All right, as you can hear the difference, the big difference. Tightens the drum in. Alright, it just brings everything together, and I mean it's kind of overwhelming. Compression is kind of overwhelming with the drum soloed, but with the bass and everything else in, it finds its place. It finds its place. So, alright, no worries there. Alright, bring in my compression, bring in my bass and guitar. All right, so definitely, this is the compressor that I use on my mix bus. I have no problem with it. All right, you have others there. If you don't have this, you can always use this compressor. You can always use the API as well. That's another good one. And let me just let you guys see. All right, you can use this as well, and this will give you a nice bus compression. All right, I think it's even more flexible than the SSL, but I like the SSL for simplicity and just clean and give you a nice bus comp and any bus at all. You can also use the H comp as well. You can always use this, and you can get a mix and set in there, dry and wet. All right, so you can do some parallel compression there as well. This is a very nice compressor as well. All right, so you can always use that, and you can also use this compression and from Eddie Creamer tape. Let me just show you guys another preset that works well on with this plugin. All right, so right away you can hear some nice analog feel. All right, on this plugin, right, you can get some analog distortion from this and so on, a lot of stuff. All right, so this can use as a delay. All right, you can use it as an analog drive and so on. All right, it's a very nice plugin. I used to use this a lot, but I had to stop because it's heavy on the CPU, very heavy on the CPU. I must warn you guys about that. But there's a setting here for the drums. Alright, I think this, if you want to tame your top end of anything, vocals, anything at all, this plugin works well with the top end. If your top end is too bright and just all over the place, this plugin, as you can hear right away, it is just awesome. Alright, it just keep it subtle. You can hear that analog feel in it right away. Alright, so you can use, there's a one here setting that it's called a drum kit, and this is one of the few settings here. Listen how tight the drums are now. Alright, you can really squeeze and dirty up things with this. Alright, so you can play. You have a nice level, as you can hear, the nice, so you can really do some crazy things with this. Alright, and a master bus as well. If you are looking for a certain effect on the overall mix, you can do a lot of stuff. Alright, you have feedback, you can create some nice analog delays with this plugin. I used to use it a lot, but I kind of pull away from it because it's just, man, I couldn't resist using more one. You had to using more than one rather. So it was heavy on the CPU and still one alone, so I had to pull away. I wish if Waves could do some modification on this plugin and update it so it used less CPU power. But it's very nice. It's very nice. You can see you have a lot of buttons. Even this, you can see these screws. You can tighten up the VU and all of that. And the beauty about it, always plugins, you can go ahead and read up about these plugins and learn. Right, I still haven't learned everything about this plugin as well, but for what I'm doing, I use it quite a bit. All right, so yeah, go ahead and look at it. Right, some of you guys who have a better computer than myself can always go ahead and use this, you know, in your mix and so on. But it's a very, very, very nice plugin. All right, yeah. So yeah, I think that's basically it for now. Alright, enough respect. Like the video, share and subscribe if you haven't. Alright, I would appreciate that. Enough respect, enough love. I'm out of here again.